See, actually, I'm just going to explain about this activate methodology. So how we are going to implement for SAP EWM, right? So why? So this demo, so we are organized today is, so people, most of the trainees who already completed the training, so but they want to get into SAP EWM. So even though getting a job in any technology or any module in SAP as a fresher, it is very difficult. So what we are going to organize is we are arranging the project, right? So either you are into MM or SD or FI or PP or EWM. So but now logistics module we have separate project like MM, SD, FI, PP, PM, PS, CS and all. But this is EWM, so we are conducting a separate sessions. Okay. So this EWM, the prerequisite, you should have completed the training so that you can eligible to work in the projects. Okay. So the first, the activate method. So we are implementing for activate methodology to deliver the EWM projects. Okay. So start with preparation phase. So what is the preparation phase? So here, so we are going to introduce about the client. Okay. So who is the client and what kind of which industry and what kind of product they are going to manufacture and what kind of product they are going to and which country they are going to distributing selling the product to the customer, right? So we are going to provide the scope documents, the scope document which contains about the EWM business process, right? Okay, all the business process will be there with the flow diagram, with the roles and everything will be there which contains about your scope document. Okay. So once your scope document is completed, so you understand what about the client and what about the product, how many business unit they have, how many manufacturing unit they have, how many depot they have, right? How many sales unit, outlet is there. So all the organization structure, right? So we call it as org structure. So we need to design the org structure based on the scope document, right? So then we are going for the kickoff meeting. So there is a project organization structure we are going to finalize. Then we are going to have the kickoff meeting. So with the business team, with the IT team, and with the consultant. So this kickoff meeting, which is going to introduce about the client with the business team, with the IT team also, right? So once you had a the kickoff meeting, so then the actual deliverable will starts, right? So then we have to finalize the scope statement. So the scope statement is nothing but the complete business process. So because you cannot visit the client because client will be locating in Qatar, so you cannot visit the client, but still, so this scope document which is going to helpful to understand the client business process, right? So all the detailed documentations will be there, right? So after that we are going to prepare the business process master list. What is business process master list? So in the EWM, so what EWM, one second, right? So whatever we have the process like inbound, outbound, and whatever, so all the business process. So we are going to make a BPML document. Okay, so I think Mohammed will share you so those documents. So how this BPML, so it is going to helpful, because this is one of the deliverable documents, right? So as a consultant, you should know the business process and yeah. So you need to understand the you need to understand the business process and so this is a client deliverable document again. So we need, so that we can conclude that what all the business process we are going to be implement for the EWM projects. Okay. So next one, so we are going to implement for the RISE objects, right? So the RISE object is more important because the implementation project, has a consultant. So this is the cutover activities, right? So cutover activities is one of the key component where we are going to upload all the master data or all the transaction data or all the initial stocks also. You have the stock, right? So those stocks we are going to upload into your EWM system, right? So that is more important actually. So these are all the cutover activities. So we are going to plan. And in this RISE object which is contains about forms, so what are the forms which we are going to print and what are the reports which we are going to customize and what are the enhancements we are going to do that. So we are going to identify, so what are the RISE objects, right? So this is more important. So during the interview, so you tell me about, just tell about the complex scenario which you have faced during the implementation project. So this is the generic question, so you should have the answer. Yes, I have implemented, these are all the RISE objects. So we have implemented some enhancements also. So then this kind of enhancement will helpful. Yes, this person is worked in a EWM implementation projects. Okay. So yeah. So next, yeah. So the RISE object we are going to plan. So then there is a QGIT, it's a project management activity here. So once you completed the preparation phase, then we'll go for the explore phase. Okay. So this explore phase, as a EWM consultant, what is our role actually? So mainly, so we are going to, conduct the workshop. Okay, what is a workshop? So you understand the business process, you understand the list of BPML process. So now we have to prepare the fit gap analysis. Okay, so this fit gap analysis is nothing but about the process. What is the process, what is the business flow diagram, right? And how we are going to what are the reports requirements for this particular process, like a PowerPoint presentation documentation. So you have to prepare. So let's say you have a 35 process in EWM. All 35 business process you have to design in a PowerPoint presentation, and you have to give a presentation to customer. If the customer is accepted, yes, this is the process is fine, or if there is any kind of gaps or something, then we need to understand. So as a consultant, this is the place where you can able to demonstrate the process, and you can understand the interaction between you and the business team, so about the business process. Fine. So next, so we have, there is a business blueprint. So again, this is one of the key components, right? So I think most of the trainee, consultant who working in a support project, they don't have such opportunity how to design the business blueprint. Again, as a consultant, this is one of the core deliverable, and how to design your business blueprint. So because before that, and you should know all the EWM process, right? So that is more important. So until and otherwise, if you don't know the EWM business process, so you cannot able to drive a car, right? So make sure that we know the we understand all the BPML process. So based on that, we are going to design your business blueprint. So we are going to give you the training, so how to design your business blueprint, and what is about for example, let's say there is an inbound process for receiving the material from the vendor, and we are going to store in our storage bin, right? So if in this case, so how this business process, how we have to design the blueprint. So you have to talk about current, what is the current process. So you have to design the current process, then you have to design with our SAP 2B process. So then we have to design our business flow diagram. So then we have to mention what all the reports requirements we are using for this particular process, and what is the gap analysis. So what is the gap? If there is any gap, how we are going to achieve, right? So that is what initially we have discussed about the RISE-UP object. But still, each process in EWM business process, we are going to identify the process. If there is any gap, we need to list out the gap, and how we are, what kind of RISE-UP object we are going to achieve. So after that, so we are going to take a separate RISE-UP objects as a enhancements, or as a interfaces, or like that. So we are going to identify those kind of enhancements. Clear? So then we have the data migration approach strategy. Okay, what is data migrations? Again, so this is one of the key deliverable, because this is because let's say they are going in the warehouse, they have, let's say for 5,000 product, they are going to keep it in the warehouse, right? So then we need to understand, right? So what are the the data migration. So how we are going to upload the master data, how we are going to upload the stock, how we are going to upload that the transaction data. So these are all more important actually. Okay, so the data migration approaches we have to design. So that is also we are going to provide you. So how we can able to upload the master data, how you can design, how you can able to download the templates, how you can able to explain about each and every fields, right, which are required to upload your master data. So then, so we are going to design about your master data migration, then the template, right? So we are going to finally, we have a session again. So we need, as a consultant, we need to demonstrate, we need to explain about the template to the customer or business team who is going to provide your master data. Okay, so that sessions also will be there. So this is, see, whatever we are explaining, these all the deliverable document will be done by yourself, right? So we are going to support, we are going to guide you as a you now you are in front end, you are going to deliver, you are in a seat. So you should take care of all the guidelines of the implementation project, but we will assist you. So this implementation project 100% will make sure that yes, you will get the exposure, right? So definitely during the interview, so this implementation project will make sure that yes, I have implemented, I have done the blueprint, I have done the configurations, I have done the testings, I have prepared configuration document, testing document, right, and user manual document. So the whole document is very difficult to complete everything within 2 months project, but still it's opportunity for us, so who can able to get this exposure, then you can able to enlarge your CV. Yes, I have implemented about my EWM with so and so pharmaceutical company, Himalaya drug company or whatever. So this is then you can able to demonstrate. Okay, so these key deliverable, so I think most of them consultant also will be there in the session. So I think the same, the activate methodology we are implementing for EWM also. Okay, so the next one we are going to talk about the authorization roles and assignments. Okay, what is authorization roles and assignments? So authorization roles and assignment is more important, right? So who is going to create the master data, and who is going to work for the inbound process, and who is going to work for the production related goods receipt, and who is going to work for outbound process, right? So like that, each and every business process we have the certain user, right? So key user we called as a key user, who is going to perform the transaction, right? So for them we need to create the the roles and authorization. These roles and authorization is more important. So before you are going to perform the UAT, so user acceptance testing. Okay, so we will give you the training, so how to deliver the authorization roles and assignments. So but end of the day, so basis team or the security consultant team, they are going to design the roles and authorization to the specific user. So then we are going to plan about the test plan also. So here like so we are going to all the test plans we have to plan it like so let's say all the unit testing plans, right? So we have a 35 process, so all the 35 process we need to design, and we need to yeah, so all the 35 processes we need to do the test cases, right? So we have to prepare the testing. So in the testing also we have, there are three different type of testings are there, right? So we have a procurement, we have a sales, we have a production, we have a physical inventory. So there are so many activities. So definitely we need a the cross module consultant is required, who can able to do the testing of the process. Okay, so these are the Q gate process. Again, the explore phase, once we have completed, so then we'll go for the realization phase. Okay, so in this realization phase, yes, so we are going to make sure that we have the KDS documents, so which nothing but key data structure. Okay, what is the KDS? So we are going to design, so what all the organization structure we are going to design, and what all the master data KDS, and what all the process design document KDS. So all the KDS, so we are going to prepare. Okay, so based on that, so we are going to do the configuration. So before going to do the configuration, the KDS document is more important as a consultant. So this KDS document is more important. Based on that, we are going to do the configuration in the development system, right? So again, we have three set of servers. We have a development server, we have a quality system, and we have the production system. So all the process, like all the the unit testings will be taking care in the development system. So once all the testing is completed, then we, in the quality system, right? Quality system will perform the integration testing. Okay, and the user acceptance testing also we are going to perform in the quality systems. So where the production servers, we are going to do the final data, so we are going to do all the cutover activities, and we are going to move all the configurations from the functional configuration or the technical related workbench request configuration, we are going to move to the production server, right? Yeah. So after the realization phase, we are going for the deployments. So here deployments, actually we are going to talk about the cutover activities. Okay, so already we discussed about the cutover activities. So what are the master data, so what are the stock transactions, so the stock, we have what are the type of material, what are the stock which we are going to upload. So everything we are going to design. So based on that, so we are going to plan the cutover activity. So again, this is another more important actually. So most of the interview, so they will ask you about how you have uploaded your master data. So these are all the questions they might be asked during the interview. So hope this cutover activity sessions will be one of the milestone for us to upload the master data. Okay, so we will provide, again there is a sessions will be there during the project, how to download the templates, how to upload the data. So definitely so we will assist you, right? So master data migrations, right? So then we are going to perform the cutover activities, and there is a pre-go live SAP pre-go live check. Okay, so this is more important actually. So yes, we have project preparation phase. We understand the project requirements. During the blueprint, we have completed. Then we done the KDS. Then we have done the configuration. So we have done the module specific testing, right? Unit testing. So all the 35 processes I have tested. So then there is integration testing. Let's say there are 15 plus process integration testing. You have to test with a cross module consultant. That is also completed. So finally, the end user also have done the testing, right? That is a user acceptance testing. So these three type of testings also we have completed, right? So now cutover activities also we performed, right? So we uploaded all the master data in the productions. So now the pre-go live check is more important. So now the production system, right? So tomorrow should not have any kind of dump or any kind of configuration issues or any kind of rise objects not moved. So any validations issue or enhancement issue should not happen, right? So for that purpose, so we need to do the complete checkup for the in your production system. So then finally we'll go for the run phase. Okay, run phase is where we are going to do the go live activity, right? So we are going to done the go live. So now all the business team, they are going to perform the transaction in the EWM system, right? So the day-to-day activities will be performed in the production system. Okay. So after that, so definitely there is a 1 month or 3 month supports will be there. So apart from that, as a consultant, EWM consultant, we should specify your profile as a support consultant also, right? So definitely we need to show, yes, I have worked, let's say I have a 4 years of experience. So in that support project exposure also you have to provide. So what we do during the project, we are going to provide you the support tickets also. So obviously this project is a 2-in-1 projects, right? So you on the way you are delivering the implementation project, plus they are giving the support tickets also, and the support tickets we will assist you. So how this support you have to complete these tickets and all, and these kind of support tickets will be really helpful for you to attend the interview, and so that yes, I have worked in the support, because mostly EWM every 1 hour you will get the support issues, right? Support tickets will be there. So definitely you should know before they are asking, you have to deliver, yes, these are all the support tickets I have worked, and you have to explain about those cases also, right? So now, so we are going to assist you 2 different type of project under in on this implementation projects. Okay. So hope, I think yeah, so you understand this activate methodology, how we are going to implement. So next, I think Mohammed will going to showcase some PPT. So just for understanding. Yes, Mohammed.
Thank you very much. This is the PPML. So first of all, we have to define in EWM side the EWM organization structure, which we have like warehouse number, storage type, storage section, and storage bins. And then we will give the scenarios like inbound process, okay, with storage control and quality inspection. Okay. So after that, we will provide you the outbound process with the storage control. Like will assist you like with the full HU withdrawal and the HU movement in outbound side with packing. And then we are going to give you the scenarios like replenishment, inter warehouse movements. Okay. And the 6th one is like vendor return process and customer return process. These all are the internal process like scrapping process and physical inventory. And then we will going to show the EWM master data. Okay. So in EWM master data, you can see there are 5 types of master data is there in EWM side with different T codes. Like there are product master data and bin master and packaging specification and ISU upload, bin sorting. These all will be uploaded to CSV files in Excel format. Okay. So this is the like PPT which I have created in short time. So this is the our EWM organization structure. So you can see this is a manufacturing company. So they have 2 types of warehouses are there. So the first one is raw material warehouse, which contains the store location of EROD, ER01. Okay, the EROD is like a receive on dock, where they are going to receive the GR, the material, and then they will do quality inspection and all. And the ER01 is available stock, means AFS location, where you are going to store the final materials. And then you can see here damage and block stock, where in this storage location you are going to store like customer vendor return materials and customer return materials. Okay. In outbound side, you can see here the packing area. From after picking, you will move to the packing area. Okay, like fast moving and slow moving. then this is a factory where you are going to produce the materials. Okay, here you can see the locations like EROD, EF01, ESF1, EFB1, and ERC1. These are the storage location. Like you can see, EROD is like the docking location which you are going to receive the material, and this is the EF01 where you are going to store the final materials. Okay, ESF1 is a shop floor for the production supply, and EFB1 is a damage. Okay, damaged stock. Like we are going to put it in block storage, and this is the ERC1 where we are going to do customer return product. Okay, so this is the next one is the KDS of EWM. So which I have prepared for. This is a live project KDS. So I'm going to show this the index. Like you can see here, induction with purpose of the document, intent of audience, related documents. Like in KDS, you can see warehouse number, plan storage location to the warehouse assignment, storage type, storage section. With like you can see here, where product master data, like PTDI, process portfolio control indicator, and stock control indicator, single counting indicator for physical inventory, quality inspection group, product group, bin type, packing material. This is all you will cover in this KDS document. Okay. Okay. This you will be present before you are going to do the configurations. Okay. This is the warehouse number, and the we have warehouse number definition, and these all are the warehouses. Okay. Next, I will show you the BPML. Okay. So this is the BPML. Okay. So this is the first we will discuss about master data. So there are five types of uploading tools are there. So this is the warehouse product master. You are going to upload through through one ISU file in the and one more T code is there from there, and or else you can do from the MON also. This is the T codes of this product master and packaging specification. This is for automation of handling unit creation while doing inward. Okay. This is the storage bin templates. So in this T code, we are going to upload the storage bins, like bulk storage bins. In bulk, we are going to upload. And this is the storage bin sorting and activities. We are going to upload through CSV file only. And this is the production staging area. Like this is the master data which we are going to do through like LPK1, LPK2. There are two T codes we have to maintain over there. Okay. This is the warehouse resource master data, where whenever the user means who is going to use the RF, means handheld device, we need to maintain the username in this RSRC. Okay. So first is vendor inbound process. So creation of purchase requisition, like purchase order. Okay, this is the thing. So in they will create purchase order. Then they will create with the respective purchase order. They will create inbound delivery. Okay. So once inbound delivery created, it will flow to EWM side. Okay. That will be created warehouse request in EWM. Okay. So this is a T code of inbound delivery in EWM side. Then they will do unloading and GR through RF, and as well as in GUI also. Okay. Then they will do quality inspection after GR, like that. Then After QC, the automatic task will be created from QC to put away, and they will do put away. In this project, we will cover STO process also, STO inbound and STO outbound. Okay, stock transfer from plant to plant. And here you can see customer return process. So with respect to that customer invoice, they will create the customer. They will create the create the return sales order. Okay, then they will create the outbound delivery in VL01N with respect to that, with reference to that sales order, return sales order. After that, it will flow into our warehouse, like we can see in inbound side /n/SCWM/PRDA transaction. Okay, it will create one warehouse request document, and with that document, we will do unloading and GR and quality inspection and all. So we will cover STO outbound also and customer outbound. This is the this is the BPML document which I have created in my live project. Okay. So this is the production staging. This is the PP thing. It's the EWM and PP integration. So what they will do first, they will do the creating the manufacturing order in ST code, and then they will execute WM staging. With while they will create, it will create one material document, a warehouse request in EWM. Okay. Then with respect to that, we will pick and put away into the staging area, production staging area. Okay. This is the internal movement, like we can move the material from bin to bin, like one bin to another bin. So for that, we will use there are 2 to 3 T codes. 3 T codes are there. One we can do in add HU, another one add prod, and we can use in we can do in RFU also, bin to bin movement of material and as well as handling units. So for a confirmation of warehouse task, we can use the one is RF handle device, or else we can do in /LCWM/TO underscore confirm for confirming warehouse task. Like this is the posting of document from project to project. We can change the sales order. Like we have sales order to sales order stock transfer, we can do in MON also, as well as post also transactions. Then we'll cover physical inventory process. There are 3 different types of physical inventory: cycle counting, ad hoc. I have physical inventory. So next, we'll do direct STO from EWM. So we are going to create the STO delivery from EWM only. So there is no intervention of ECC or ECC side. So we are going to create directly from EWM side. Hacking movements. These are the things we are going to cover in our project. Hello. Dhanush, that's it from my end.
Yeah. Thanks, Mohammed, to explain about the process. So, 1 second. Yeah. No. Okay. So here actually what is explained about the EWM business process, right? So as a BPML point of view, he has explained. So what are the business process, but that is not the final. So based on the scope document, so we need to understand the process requirements, right? So based on that, we are going to design the BPML. Okay, so based on that, we are going to your BPML process will be identified. So this is not the final process. It's a generic process he has explained. So like that we have master data. So like that we have cutover activities, roles and authorization. So all the key deliverables will be done during the implementation projects. Okay. So if you have any queries regarding this implementation project or anything, so please, you can ask now one by one. Yeah. Whoever wants to get into SAP project, so we need to first you have to attend the basic training so that you guys can able to do the configuration so that you can do the testing and all. So otherwise configuration itself again this will 2 months again, so you need to go for the configurations. Okay. Yeah, any other questions?
I mean, so is it a month or like?
Yeah, so it will be minimum the 2 months training. I mean 2 months this project. Okay, 45 days we are planning, but definitely this will go for 2 months. Okay, so the 2 months weekly 3 days we have the sessions. So we have because there are 50% there is a documentations is there. So how to design your blueprint, how to design your BPML, KDS. So these are all the configuration. These are all the deliverable documents. So based on this, we are going to deliver. Based on this, we are going to start the configuration, testing, right? Cutover activity, everything. So implementation project, 50% will be documentation, 50% will be configuration, testings will be there.
Yeah. So weekends is when you are going to take class or like?
We are planning 3 days. So mostly it's the weekdays plus weekend like that. We'll mix it. Or if you guys expecting for weekend, yeah, we'll plan session for weekend or we'll plan session for weekdays also, no issues. Okay. So any other questions regarding this EWM implementation projects? Sahir, Subhadeep, if you have any other questions regarding this.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Okay, can I do also LL implementation project?
Yeah, sorry. Yes, Ritesh.
So, like that EWM training, can we do MM implementation training, real time project work?
Yes, yes, we have MM, SD, FI, PP. So these are all separate project actually. Okay. So MM is that is we called S4 HANA, MM, SD, FI, PP. But this is EWM. EWM is is a separate project session. So whoever is interested, whoever is already completed training, so those who can able to work for these projects. Okay. If you want MM, we have this separate projects. Huh?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah, please.
yeah, I'm new to this EWM. So, where can I get this training? Are you going to provide me the EWM trainings, or else I need to learn from EWM from
EWM,
outside?
yeah. So training, yes, we have. That is a separate session actually. So please
Mm.
ping, So what you, I mean, if you need a training, so we will assist you. And but this is once you complete a training, then this implementation project will be helpful. So because
Okay.
we don't have time to learn implement the configurations plus the project, it's very difficult. So first you have to
Mm-hmm.
complete your basic EWM configuration training, right? So then if you come to the project, then your profile will be have more weightage because most of the, I
Okay.
think if you see the LinkedIn, more than 1,000 plus freshers are there which are they are looking for job. So problem is
Yes.
what happened, nobody is giving the project exposure and nobody is ready to give. So how we can able to get into SAP EWM? So that is what most of the trainees, they couldn't able to get into SAP. So what we are going to help here is, so we are giving the same exposure, right, with a real-time experience consultant who have more than 10 years experience. So they are ready to share, this is what the project. So they are keep you in a driver seat and you are driving a car. That's it. And end of the day, so after this implementation project, you can able to drive any projects, any implementation project you can drive it. So this exposure, until and otherwise if you are not working in MNC with one real implementation project, you won't get this kind of exposure. Okay. So that is the
Okay.
reason, so we are giving the exposure first, otherwise it's very difficult to get into SAP. I know most of the more than 1 year, 2 years also they are looking. Yes, I want to get into SAP. How to get it? So that's a problem, right? So we are here giving the 4 years of exposure in EWM, and we build your CV also. We are conducting the technical interview also. When you are posting the CV in your job site or in the social media like LinkedIn and all, so 100% within 2 or 3 interviews you can able to clear the technical round interview of EWM consultant. So EWM consultant again, there is it's an international projects, not in India. So obviously the salary packages will be very high, and job opportunity wise, right? So it's a more, because once you crossed four years, right? So we are switch over into 4 years package. I mean 4 year experience consultant, plenty of opportunities, plenty of companies recruiting. But the problem is, as a fresher, we couldn't able to get into SAP. So this implementation project, 100% will make sure you are into SAP EWM consultant and easily get into SAP EWM consultant job profile.
So are you going to train me? I mean, or let's say, are you going to provide the trainings or the videos for the EWM?
Training will be separate. Yeah, training will be separate. So they will arrange a trainer, and again that is also will go for 2 months training. So they will provide the separate training. Okay. So after completed the training, so then you can go take this implementation project.
Okay. So I need to ping you, right, for that.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Hello.
Yes, Bhushan. Yeah, please.
Sir, this training is free or any cost you are charging? So?
No, this is a commercial, Bhushan. So I think they are going to charge some amount. So I will share their contact number also. So I think Jayalakshmi, so she will take care of that. Okay. So this is
the project is different thing, and that training is different thing, right?
Yes. Training is different, and the project is separate. Yes, correct.
Are you going to provide the contact number in the chat box, or how? How are you going to share?
Yeah, so contact number I will give you. Yes, I will share the contact number. So in the chat box, I think Shrikant also joined. So Shrikant, could you share your contact number, and I will give Jayalakshmi number also. So please connect Jayalakshmi and Shrikant.
Okay.
So will you be providing?
What about the, sir, after we suppose we selected in any organization, and suppose they assign any project, how they help any real-time project also, or what things going on after the we deploy any project after deployment?
See, okay. See, after that, the completion of the training, so we are going to assist you. Somebody is sharing the screen, huh? Who is sharing? Okay, stop share that screen. Okay. See, after this, after completion of this training, so as I told you, so we are going to build your CV. Okay, so we are make sure that suppose you need a minimum, let's say you need a 3 years exposure, or you need a 4 years of exposure, because this implementation project, along with that, we are going to provide you support project also. So these two project exposure will make sure you are you have the minimum four years of exposure in SAP EWM consultant. So then we will build your CV in such a way that, and then we will conduct the technical round interview also. So once we have done, so then you can post your CV in the job site. So then it is very easy. You can able to clear the technical round interview. See, most of them, they couldn't know how to build your CV. So that is one of the problem. So because we are experienced consultant, so we know already worked in a SAP, and how to build your CV first of all. As an implementation point of view, what is the roles and responsibility? So that is more important, right? So you involved in the project preparation, so you have involved in the business blueprint, BPML, and KDA. So all the key deliverables you have to update as an implementation point of view, and what are the challenging role you have performed, and what are the enhancements you have done, what are the rise up objects you have performed. So like that, each and everything you have to mention in your CV, so that technically your profile will get shortlisted. Right, so as I told you, your CV, we are going to assist you how to build your CV with a 3 years or 4 years or 5 years. Suppose you need a 10 lakhs package, or you need a 15 lakhs package. So, but based on that, your exposure also should be there. So you should put that much efforts also, right? So then you can build your technical CV. Then we are conducting the interview also. So finally, then if you are posting the job site, so 100% the interview you can easily clear it. Maximum 2 to 3 interview you can easily clear for SAP EWM. So this is a good exposure to because until and otherwise, if you are
Okay.
not
I
doing
have one
this,
last question,
yeah,
sir.
yes,
Yeah, suppose we clear one round of suppose you put 4 or 5 years of experience in WM,
yeah,
and we try for giving interviews, and suppose I selected in one of the organization or any company, then there is a document verification. That is a very big things, because they paying near about 30 to 40 or 15 LPA per annum, and they did a strong document verification. Then how can we validate that things easily?
yeah. See, actually, that is there are so many companies are they are providing actually. So that is again I should not discuss here. So that you just separately will take a call. Okay. So who is going to assist you on this preparation of the documentation point of view? So that is yeah. So you know that they will provide. So you worked with a consulting company and all. So that we can discuss separately. Okay. So this forum is not we cannot discuss that point.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Yeah. So I think Shrikant, you just text your number, so that Anyway, I will just I think most of them joined through the WhatsApp group, I guess. So I will share the contact details with the Jay and Shrikant. So please connect with them. Whoever is interested, please connect with them. Okay. So anyway, I will just So we are planning to start for next week this EWM implementation project for the May month, right? So then you can able to connect with the with Srikanth. So he will assist you. So regarding this, joining for these projects. Okay. So thank you guys who joined
Okay,
for.
okay.
Yeah.
Anush, I have a question.
Yes.
So, will you be providing the server as well, or?
Yes. Yes. So we are going to provide the server also. Okay. Along with the server, we are going to do this implementation.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So anybody else? Any questions?
No, thank you.
Okay. Okay then. Thank you so much who joined the demo sessions. So we'll let you know. So when this project is going to join. So next week. So maybe they will update in your WhatsApp group. I think most of them you join the WhatsApp group. So please they will update you. So you can connect with them. Okay. Thank you so much.
So, yeah, then
Yeah.
I can contact you directly.
Yes. Yes. In the WhatsApp you can contact. Huh?
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you so much.
Thanks, Mohammed. Yeah.
Thank you.